Okay, we're live. Speech chat is booting up. There we go. And we're here. Alright. Excuse me. So, in case my collection here didn't give it away, I actually really like Hearthstone. Most of my experience with Magic was in person. I had a ton of cards growing up. I actually did pretty much right until I left for the military. Um, but when I left, I wanted to pick up a new card game. Legend of Terra wasn't really a thing yet, so I was like, hey, Hearthstone, let's check it out. And the archetype that always got me going the most were control archetypes. They're not very good right now. Combo and aggro are just the nuts. Especially combo in wild. Like I've seen turn 7 win buttons that you can't interact with. But the fun thing about control archetypes in my mind is the card efficiency versus proactivity. You sacrifice a lot of the proactivity in exchange for card efficiency. My card beats your card, and then some. That's essentially the goal there. In Hearthstone, the nature of mana and card draw has kind of tanked a little bit. It is extremely easy to cheat out big stuff now. It is extremely easy to draw like 20 cards in 5 turns. So how does a control archetype work in this context? Because just playing like the old control warrior wouldn't work. Well, in case this didn't give it away, the answer is you play the biggest things and consistently. So you fight for board and you force your opponent to react. It falls a little more into the mid-range archetype because you're not really playing the same thing, but then you add in the control cards for things like late game board wipes, the combo tool negation, infinite negation. That's a big thing in Wild. Apparently, a lot of people are running Jade Idol again. I don't get it. In my case, deck buffs. So I run Unlucky Powder Man. I'm running. I don't remember the exact name of the card. It was something rock and roll. It's a 5-mana spell. Buffs everything in my deck. Did he play anything yet? He hasn't played anything. Yeah, I'll just get some armor then. That's fine. There's a lot of great spells you can steal with that. There's Prince Thorsen, 7-mana, 7/7, double the stats of everything in your deck, and of course boosting those. Ooh. I think I'll Nightmare. I generally prefer my minions over my spells in this deck. Yeah, eating 2 of his minions and getting their stats with Wind Fury Divine. That's pretty good. Still hasn't played a spell, though. I'm going to not attack that, in the hopes that I can use the Zephrys. Do I Zephrys on 4? Because that should get me the 4-mana AoE Silence? Draw a card, I think? I don't know what else it would give me, but given that he's going to have a bunch of Reborn Death Battles and shit, that should definitely be on the cards. Yeah, that's what I want. So yeah, I use it on 4. Hello, Ceaseless Expanse. I've gotten so he's at 125 cost by default. You can give him 125, 125, so he's 135, and then double that, so 270, and I run charge in this deck. I have smacked someone for that before. Ooh, Shadow Madness. Actually, what do I steal? You? Yeah, probably you. Stealing more than once would be nice. Ah, I'm a fucking idiot. I misclicked. Report me. I was supposed to grab the 2-2. Report me. I'm bad. Whatever. I get to Mutanus next turn. Oh, he's a Frost deck. Okay, that actually helps a lot. Oh, I guess he has all three, so he could still be running the Obliterate. Damn. I just have to hope he doesn't have it. That's a good spell. I'd quite like to steal that.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Okay, if I Shadow Madness, I can kill this on him, attack, frost that. So I can kill his board. Well, I'll leave that up, but I'll have a 2-1 taunt. This is the important thing. Is that better than Mutanus? Oh shit, did he played a spell. Fuck. I mean, that's still better than letting him have it. Ooh, Reno. Doesn't mean I give up Lorthamar. It's not Prince Thoris, and it's Lorthamar. Fuck. Oh man, they're both down here? Shit. It's gotta be Reno. Oh. I get 2 of them. And this one's going above Reno. Odin? No, I already have double battle cry. Lorthamar is the nuts.
Can't this thing dance any faster? I can't dance any faster.
Freeze a character. Odd that it wouldn't be freeze an enemy. Anyway.
For a master tactician, this is enough.
Yeah, let me just quadruple the stats in my deck. That's perfectly normal. Oh no, not my board. Oh, I sure hope you don't play some giant undead minions. He's not going to, is he? If he doesn't, I just oh, there we go. Yeah. Thank you for playing. Yep, this is the perfect time to play Reno Jax. Oh, it'd be, my friend. I wish I could run the Caldera Drake from Mage in here, so that this is an OTK, the Arcane Bullet. It actually is in Mage still. It's dumb that that's the case, but it is. Okay, so I didn't draw that, so this is probably Mutanus' turn. And then Mutanus.
Betrays those who abuse it.
I didn't have enough stats already. Thank you.
How can this be?
Oh yeah, that Ma and Pa, man. I'm sorry. That's mine. All right, how are you dealing with my 2936 lifesteal? Oh? Poisonous? Yeah, poisonous. Okay. And punch me for 12. Oh, you already attacked, because he attacked the 4/5. Yeah. Okay, that gives me Latorvis, which I'll have enough mana to play one of his card rewards. Yeah, I'll go for it. Why not? If I get bad ones, I can just play Karen. I'd like to kill his 2/4, so I'll do that. Okay. It's definitely use. Is that, it could be Remoria, actually. Yeah, I'll just kill you. That's probably better than... Probably better than playing a big guy is just killing you. Thanks for giving me that card. I appreciate it. I mean, I would have drawn it anyway. But no, that's why I love Control Warrior. And I do call this Control Warrior even though it's mid-range, just because it is so much slower and more value heavy than anything else in the format. Control is like a relative statement. Like in Magic, control is counter spells and destruction and like other forms of just erasing cards. But playing big beefy boys in front of your big beefy boys counts, in my mind. This is one of the best cards in the deck. So when I was designing Project Phoenix, one of the things I wanted was quests, but I don't like quests as cards because that interrupts your hand and makes it technically possible for someone to interact with them. It also means that you can ambush someone with quests, depending on what they are. Obviously, I can't do that with End of Lost City, but I have seen people not show off what their quest is for a good, like, 5, 6, 7 turns, and then be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this quest and finish it, like, immediately. And given how good the quest rewards are, that's really dumb. Okay, New Heights. Probably go for the 10 on Ignis here. No, he didn't hit me. Is he worried about, like, Battle Rage? I don't know why you wouldn't be hitting me. Unless he... I guess, yeah, if you're a control deck who wins off of, like, a ridiculous combo or something, then damaging me would only be a minor negative, if anything. Because if I'm damaged, then I'm damaged. What the fuck is he playing? I want Mutanus as soon as possible. Mutanus and, this guy. What the fuck is he playing? Oh, God. I think this is Mechathune. In which case I need to play for tempo. I can kill the 0/1s with Sanitize if it comes to it.
I got the best deal
Okay, buddy, show me what you got. I have a taunt. He's killing my 0-1s? Wouldn't the worry be the 3-5? Naturalize. He has naturalize, doesn't he? What the fuck is his deck? This has gotta be Mechathon, right? He moonfired that? Moonfire bees. Is this infinite attack druid? It could be armor druid. I don't have Platebreaker in here. Probably put that in an ATC. I don't know why you'd want me to draw 4 cards. Why would you double that? Of all things. And there's my Mutanus. So, how many cards did he draw? If he has everything, I'll just play Mutanus and win. Like, I'm happy with that. Oh, it is Line Cracker, isn't it? Oh yeah, I could kill that. Good combo, dude. Good combo. He had the mana and the cards. I think he just fucked up his play order. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go edit that and add Platebreaker to my ETC. I have lost to that before. The Platebreaker. Do I have an ETC in here? I don't have an ETC. Let me. Do I not own ETC? Okay, that's a 4-mana neutral legendary. I don't own ETC. What the hell is this? No, I played hero cards, so I don't need that. Yeah, I have Dr. Boom and Reno in here. Is this the? That's not the version I was playing. Which one was I playing? Was it this one? This is the one I was playing, yeah. Yeah, this one doesn't have Dr. Boom in it, apparently. I wish I could just dispel these. Oh well, I guess I can't do that without removing something else. I do run into it pretty regularly. Is there anything in here that's already a tech card? I need you for the Forge guy. Getting rid of random minions in their deck is too valuable. It shouldn't be a taunt that I get rid of. There it is, the Black Rock and Roll. That's what I was talking about. Nightmare's probably the easiest to get rid of. The Xavius. Could get rid of Grapple Hammer. I only have a couple weapons in here. Like, he's so good. Shit, I can't think of anything I'd get rid of. Yeah, Thunderbringer is draw 2 and play them for free. That's nuts. Odin? Odin has a lot of good synergies in here, but maybe it's Odin? This is too valuable for tagging as well. Marnia's lethal push, Mutanus' tag. Could be Bouldering Buddy. Do I have Platebreaker? I should probably check that first. I do. I think it might just be Bouldering Buddy. No, because it's a taunt. If I'm getting rid of a taunt, Karen would be a better pull. Goodbye, Karen. That's the other thing about control decks. You need to have tech options. Most of our tech options are when I was designing Project Phoenix are specific. So anti-mech, anti-gray, anti-human. Some of them are more varied than that. For instance, a lot of anti-human cards also work on vampires. Well, that's unfortunate because I'm gonna use them anyway. um, one thing that Hearthstone has a lot of that I would like more implementation on in future card designs for our thing is stat buffs. We have a lot of like permanent stat buffs through card attachment and permanent stat buffs through like aura effects, as well as temporary like until end of turn type stuff. But we don't have the equivalent of like buffing cards in your hand. We don't have the plus one counters of magic. So some permanent method of representing a buff that's not tied into a card physically being there would be nice. Some sort of counters there. I don't want to do the weird like vigilance and lifelink counters that Magic's gone into recently. That it's an interesting design space, but of course, in a digital card game, it's really easy to keep track of stuff like that. Hence all the dark gifts and evolve and all that. Sorry, it's adapt. It's not evolve. Can you tell I haven't played Hearthstone in a while? This is a deck I made like a whole year ago with like one card change just now. What are you coining out for 4? Hey, it's Avis. Probably don't need to play Breaker, so it'll be tempoed out at some point. Can I get... Actually, my own Xavius would be pretty good here. Oh, he took the +4, +5, but shuffles on top. Interesting. That's a good card, but not really what I wanted here. This is so many freaking stats, man. Show me your moves. Ow. I would have liked to have drawn that next turn, when it would be a 10-14. That would have been great. Especially since he has a 7-10. This is Dark Gift Warlock. That's a tempo mid-range style deck. Not full-on aggro, but more aggressive than what I'm doing. Honestly, though, as long as I make it to turn 8, I think I'm chilling, because Reno, and the Thunderbringer with Black Rock and Roll. Ow. Rude. Hey, Odin. It's kind of sad that that's only buffing Thunderbringer, but I need the taunt. And it'll come back. Really? Okay, so that's 11, 15 damage. Okay. Do I Reno that? Is it Mana Thirst 8 on the next guy? I don't actually remember. Let me check. Hearthstone Astalor. It's 8. Okay, so I can't do Astalor this turn, so I will Reno. And then I will Reno. and then I'll Thunderbringer. As long as he doesn't have a silence on Thunderbringer, I should be fine, because all the beasts and elementals in my deck are taunt. And they'll be big. Yeah, 11 damage is fine. I don't mind. Thank you! I didn't want that. Oh man, that's really good actually. I do have 9 mana next turn. Still probably Thunderbringer though. Kazakus! I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, okay. They added the class border to it. Well, it's in Cabal. Okay. Because I remembered him having gray as a neutral card, but then he had the Cabal symbol. They made it adapt to your class like the Zerg cards did. That makes sense. Hello, Elise. We're gonna have a lot of custom cards in this one. Because I have Elise too. Yeah, it's probably just Thunderbringer. Ooh. Okay, next turn's probably Unlucky Patterman, Ham, Hero Power. Well, Hero Power first, of course. Hello. Give them plus 2 HP and taunt would be my guess. Yep. I don't really have a convenient way to break that, so. Yeah! Yeah, I'd quite like that. Ah, beautiful. Thank you, Ham. Oh, no, I don't get to Hydration Station because he did that. No! Well, I mean, I guess technically at least he didn't break my Thunderbringer first. That would have been the smart play. You should definitely have Hero Powered first, because now that 2/2 doesn't get to attack unless you hit Sargeras. Okay, so it wouldn't have mattered. Under the circumstances, I think I have to Dimension Ripper, or go for a... No, not even Sanitize play works, because I don't have enough health. Yeah, Dimension Ripper. Hope for a taunt. Fuck. I'm not dead. That is really bad, though. I would be dead if he could attack, but he can't. Not until he uses the void power. Side note, this is just a nuts card. Opening the portal by itself, like that's a quest reward. Okay, I need the 4-cost elemental that gives armor. If I don't draw that, I think I am toast. Okay, so Ungoro, another turn, give me the card I want. Perfect, that's exactly what I wanted, good game. Them's the breaks. Oh well. There's is one part of that which I do feel is going to be significantly different. Hearthstone has a lot of random elements. Also, Pokemon with this stupid coin flip mechanics. Can you imagine a tournament being settled by a literal coin flip? No. We are doing our best to eliminate all sources of RNG, all of them. So far, outside of the ordering of your deck, there is none. There is no random target selection. There is no random card generation. There is no enemy discards a random card from their hand. Not even that. You either pay enough to have the choice, or don't pay it and they choose. So there's some interesting choices though. One card I really love that we introduced, generous donation. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is just the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. God, could you imagine if he hit my Thorazan with his weapon? He's got to be beating himself up over that one. Okay, anything other than sweet dreams. Oh my god. Oh god. Hey Protoss Priest, you're about to get shafted for that one, buddy. You are. Oh god, dirty rat, dude. Why would you dirty rat a warrior, man? I have so many big things in this deck. You've seen maybe like a tenth of the size of how big this deck gets. Bro, did you not learn your lesson the last time? Although him pulling Boom Bust would have actually been pretty annoying, because that's like the best card here. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Oh, right! That was a hallucination! Wait, both of them took double damage? Or did that deal 6? Did they buff it? That should have been 3, 1, 2. So 6 health.
Annihilation commencing.
Okay. Whatever. I just gotta play Boom Blast next turn. Or if I draw something worth playing, I'll use Sarah. Then that. Sentries are good. Oh, if I had taunt minions in hand, that would be worth more than this. But this is too good. There's a lot of really good hits on these TNTs. What did I get? I hit a mothership! You! Alright, that leaves one more for him in there. Okay, next turn I can Ysera Lorthamar for quadruple stats. I don't think his deck has a way to recover from that. He's probably going to want to keep that in hand for the TNT protection.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Doing that first. Come on, man. How can I pass up the opportunity to quadruple black rock and roll? Come on. Come on. I want my 540 with charge, okay? That's what I want. 542. 540 with charge. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
For a master tactician, this is the whole world of the
Can I have my octuple elementals, please? Oh, and quadruple the coal dust. Can't forget that. Ah. This is so Jover, dude. Thank you! This guy's so kind, man. I cannot express enough how thankful I am that you haven't surrendered this game yet. I truly can't. I am so thankful. Thank you, English Professor Bill. You are too kind. Do you have a Plague of Death? This would be a great time to drop a Plague of Death. I won't even kill you. Yet.
I bask in the twilight. I should have taken a vacation ages ago.
Oh, shit. If I don't draw a taunt minion, I'm dead. Fuck. Well, at least his weapon doesn't draw anything, but like... Well, I guess Remornia also just wins the game, so there's options there. And I got Latorvius, who can give me outs. I did not draw a taunt, so Latorvius, give me an out, please. Please. I didn't even get to play my octuple elementals yet, man. Come on. Ugh. Actually, yeah, Latorvius outs included the weapon I got, Time Warp, Amara, which is a taunt, unless he drew something to destroy a taunt. Are there taunt Murlocs in Wild? I know that there's draw Murlocs in Wilds. That'd probably work. I could make a taunted. It's not Megadon. It's the Kaleidosaurus. Kaleidodon. Evolve. Sorry, adapt 5 times Hearthstone. It's the Galvadon.
Life is worth fighting for.
Sorry, Alex Straza. Ysera is better than you. This is not a good hand.
I see you brought guests.
That helps. I still only have one Murloc though, the Mutanus. Hero Power Mage. I like that. Can I get the 3 mana gain a mana crystal? Imbue Mage. Oh, fuck. I can't go white on the board. Until I have, like, super colossal minions. For some reason, when they were coding the imbued hero power, they decided that the thing that normally made it so your hero power hits everything, casts that independently for every minion, even after they're dead. So what'll happen is you have like 5 1/1s, it'll do 5 damage to them, and then the remaining like 20 will go to your face. I need stats, lots and lots of stats. I will actually take that Ysera. Curator U Mutanus is probably the angle. I throw the Curator in front of that. I don't attack unless he injures it. Okay, 4/3 is enough for me to go for it because I don't want it to die. Dragon and yep. That's a beast? Oh yeah, elemental beast. It's like a shark with hands. It has like the hammerhead shark eyes. So I think with that dorsal fin, yeah, I think it's a shark. Thank you, appreciate that. Oh, he might have. If it's objection, then like I'm fucked anyway. Yeah. So I got to endure that. The only other option I had was to do nothing on my turn and Prince Manethal armor. Like, if he plays another one, then I can at least do Manethal Lava Gorger. Five mana. Ow. So the problem is I quite like my cards, thank you. I'll be taking one of yours as recompense. That's a good one. Probably have to Reno next turn. See, I much prefer Imbue Priest to this. Okay, next turn I can Alex Straza. Tortola's probably peak here. Because Tortola completely shafts the Imbue hero power. Like, yeah, give me a 20 and 10 along with 20 extra armor, please. It's great. Don't like that. Kind of forces me to actually play something. Let's see if this hits my 100 armor. Unironically, that's one of the whole reasons it's in this deck. What the fuck do they do about that? Unless they have Plate Breaker. If they have Plate Breaker... Okay, that's 6 times 3 times 2, so 36 damage. That's whatever, I'm good. I'm chilling. I need to get rid of you before I play Tortola, though. If I could draw a board clear, that's certainly one of them. I think this is an Alexstrasza turn. Can I get to 8 other dragons? I don't think I can. So I just kill you. The Wisps are gonna help get Ceaseless low, so I can kill you and Tortola.
Is everything.
Why do my opponents keep helping me? I had no way to clear that guy. Dude! I mean, that's an objection, so I can't play my Tortola, but... Like... You just handed me a way to clear your board for free. Oh, wait, this lets me actually see if it's an objection. It doesn't. Okay. I mean, he saw what my hero power was. It's not like that was a secret.
The time has come to dethrone our former
Yeah, that's expected. So I can get a copy of Objection, which is not bad. And then at least the Navigator? Or can Ham. I think Ham's better. Perfect hit. Thank you. It's honestly kind of astonishing just how far behind I am in terms of tempo, despite the fact that I got 100 fucking armor. Oh my god. Okay, well, I have the easiest board clear in the universe now, so that's good. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna copy whatever his last secret was, so I get to know what it is. Ice block.
I must withdraw.
He just surrenders because I played ice block. Oh god. Honestly, I don't know if he had much fuel left. That 100 armor might have been the sum total of the damage he could do. Since I got rid of his extra hero power cast. That was deeply tragic for him. I did not deserve to win that. That's one of the things I want to mitigate is that bullshit. It's really satisfying for me, but there was no skill in that. I just hoped and got it. It's not great. The heart of the cards was on my side, but the heart of the cards is not good game design.
Can this wait?
Victory or death!
I actually do keep Renathal just for tempo reasons. Hello, Thorazan. By the power of Ragnaros. Hey man, please dirty rat me, I appreciate it. I guess that's one reason not to keep Prince Renathal. Ooh, Cthulhu. That's a win condition I can actually do something about. Oh, no, this is start of game Midge. Okay.
I see you've brought guests.
No? They didn't... No, they did bring Renathal, okay. And they brought you Sarah, okay. What are they missing? They can't have Gen or Baku because they have a 6 cost and a 5 cost. to start a game effects? Obviously quests. If they end up showing that they have all the quests, I'm legitimately just giving them the win. I'll surrender before I take the win, because they deserve it at that point. That deck's fucking awesome. If it's just the one quest though, then they can only have a max of 2 because that card got forged. Sorry, man. Should have been quad quest mage. Quad quest mage isn't even bad, by the way. It's awkward because you gotta toss 2 of the quests, but it is good. It is good. It's not broken, but it's good. Molten Rune, good card, good card. Does casting twice count as 2 cards, or is it just that it does its effect twice? Okay, so it's still just the 1 card. Okay, Renethal, Coin Thorsan. I guess I'll need to see if I draw any other cards, because I could just, you know, curve them out. It's very likely that Thorsan dies in 1 turn, regardless of what I do. A mage that can't deal with 4 health is pathetic.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
One thing I really want the MTG Arena has is the ability to right click and it brings up like a big blow up of the card with the flavor text and full art and everything. I do think that should be in Hearthstone. It wouldn't even be that hard to implement. Yeah, I'll just throw a set next turn. That'll let me curve into Lorthamar, Coin, Alexstrasza. Man, having to blow that this early. I mean, I guess it won't really matter too much after Lorthamar, so it's not like that bad. Okay. Can't think of anything I would draw that would change my next turn from Coin, Alexstrasza. Black Rock and Roll would be Tortolan Black Rock and Roll, I guess. Yeah, that's not good enough for me to change my mind.
Life and hope are worth fighting.
Flawless.
Perfect. Do you have Blizzard? No, you have Reno Jackson. Okay, so at that point, Curator Tortolan?
The menagerie is for guests only.
Next turn, Ysera Forge, probably. Unless I draw the double hero power guy. What the fuck does he do? Oh, you dick. So mind control, fill your hand with 1/1 chaotic tendrils like cast escalating, cost random spells, and madness. Okay. Next turn, Remornia, swing, swing, swing. Probably. Either that or Armageddon.
The time has come.
Something.
It is thrown.
Oh, I could do Ysera into Armageddon. Armageddon? Armageddon. Yeah, I think that's the play.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Because that buffs the Blast Tortoise for the turn after, which is huge. And you can only have so many board clears that are unconditional in Mage. They don't have that many. They have unconditional single minion removals, but not board clears.
Now what as I pull? Oh no.
Nice. The fact that he hit himself with both of the unconditional damages, like that is unfortunate for him. He already did Reno, so I should probably be safe to play. Ah, fuck. What does he want out of that? Jiraxis? Maybe I'm Mutanus. In the hopes of sniping whatever he just got. I am cool with the 7 mana 2020. You know, I will be a gracious host and accept the result of that play. That is fine by me. Yep. Hydration station? I don't have double battle cry yet, so Astalor's not actually that great. With the double battle cry, Astalor's the best card in this goddamn deck. Other than maybe Reno, but probably even better than Reno. And I can shuffle the deck to relocate him higher later. Okay, so I want to play that when I have 3 or 4 open slots. Got it. Blood Boil. Okay. I think I just let the RC Rampage sit in my hand since I have the portal. Oh, that doesn't mean I can't play the 7 mana destroy things that cost 2 or less, though, because I played Barnabas. This is another effect I don't like in my card games. Excess cost reduction. We have cost reduction, but it's fixed number reduction rather than like set the cost to blank. Yeah, I can't play this guy. That would just delete my deck. So yeah, then I just swing. Good game, dude. Good game. Beautiful. Alright, what time is it? 2:04. I have a message to look at. A bunch of them. Holy shit. Oh my god, I have to read the whole thing. Alright, you're coming with me. Swap this to Discord. Here we go. Alright, where was I? Okay, so last I was here. So we're talking about the Canvas data, because you were talking about figuring out how long it took someone to do some artwork. Procreate is a program. Create is a program. Ibis PaintX does. Bound to my double click. Ha. Another person's emotional. Um. So there's actually a big problem. How much to pay for artwork? Because like Mr. Hybrid is international. His cost of living is significantly lower than mine, for example. How do you decide on an appropriate wage? Is it based on their cost of living, or is it based on yours? Is it the average between those two? Well, if it's the average between those two, then what if I'm living internationally and he's living, in America? uh, we had to have a whole discussion. All of these artists you can see over here, the ones in blue, because the other colors mean other things. Except for, is Alice blue? Yeah, Alice is blue. Okay, so there are multiple things, but they have their own price sheets essentially for what we're working with. What is this a video of? Also nipple. We have male presenting nipples on the Discord. It's just like I have to bet. Yeah. Oh my god. Hmm. Honestly, this card is really nice. So there's a whole faction of called the Wilds in our thing, which actually let me make sure I have speech chat. I do. Okay. The Wilds faction incorporates a lot of like cryptids and mythological figures and stuff. The Jackalope is a pretty good one. It's a cheap mobile beat stick, which isn't exactly what the Jackalope's supposed to be, but like look at that artwork, man. That shit's majestic. Um, keep applying it to I just find a place all the texture for newspaper for otherwise you'll see me start writing. If I put this over, you can stop being gay. Oh my god. Oh, careers stopped existing a week ago, yeah. because it's the only thing I want to do every day. Yeah. Doing fashion illustration. Mechanical engineering. Okay, okay. There's a lot of backstory stuff, which is not what I need to share. But this is a public Discord, by the way. If you want to join, I'll it's hidden. Okay, let me no limited tries, 30 days. Okay, generate new link, copy. Alright, if you feel the need to join, you can copy this link right here. The code is 7, capital P, capital U, capital Q, lowercase x, 7, capital S, capital Z, lowercase j. Anyway, back to scrolling through here, seeing if there's anything important. So I'm not sure what I'm going to study. I got in my dreams calendar undeclared major, but I'm taking a gap year right now to do smart stuff and build my small business. It's a great outcome. That is a great outcome. I feel very pessimistic towards going to uni. My friends who have graduated are doing jobs in their field. That is a big problem. Most degrees are not particularly helpful, not because the education isn't important, but because the people who are hiring are not actually looking for your degree. As stupid as that sounds. I had some credits, and they helped me with the Navy, but the Navy actually, cares. When I was applying to jobs, like a lot of them, dozens and dozens and hundreds of jobs, what actually got me jobs was personality and marketing skills, even in jobs that had nothing to do with either of those things. And as someone who's hired a lot of people, technical skill matters a lot more to me than credentialing. Them going to art school would not really affect my care because they're already good at it. It's a problem. I can't say that college is very appealing, except, to be honest, I guess it depends on the country. But in HK in the US, the only people I know who have jobs in their field have connections or just working for family or over 40. Yeah. Engineering's actually not bad, but you need to get into civil service. I'm down to say that, but I need to get. Oh my god, furry art. I'm actually gonna take a look at this. Not a huge fan of the specific texturing on the armor. The lighting is contradictory a little bit on here and here. This should be the higher level lighting because of where the gleam is. And there's not actually a texture on there. There should be a grain to the metal, indicated by a few lines, probably heading in this direction. It's like following the curve of the knee. I guess it's mostly thigh, but you get it. The drink looks good. Claws and fingers are good. It does look like the fingerlessness is further towards the palm on this glove than this glove, because this only has the 2 joints, whereas this has all 3 uncovered. And 2 for the thumb, of course. So there's that. This guy has his left fang on top, but not the right. What is producing the lighting for this? Because this should all be in shadow, or it should be the lower portion not in shadow, just because of the nature of how external lighting works. Like this should be dark, and this should be brighter. Unless it's being shadowed by him and her, which I guess makes sense. That could be it. That could be it. looking at it, they're both front lit by this candle extremely hard, despite the brightness of the backlighting from the backgrounds. That's a bit strange. It should be either both front and backlit or backlit, primarily, because there's no way this candle's brighter than all of these combined. Let's see, glasses aren't connected. I think that's it. That's all the criticism I have. The actual creatures look really good. The texture work on the cloth is nice. I love this dude's freaking spike backpack. It's edgy as hell, but it's furry art. I don't give a fuck. Candle's good. The fire is actually good for a candle. That's a lot of fires look different from each other. I see a lot of people do candles like they're campfires. They do not look the same. This is on point. The fur on the cheeks here is very nice, along with the ears. I do notice a darkening here, and then the sheen. This makes it look more like hair than fur. Do they have both? Do they have hair and fur here? I don't fully know. But assuming that is long fur, the texture shouldn't change. And if it is hair, then that should be further up the head than that. It looks like she has full-on hair, though. That's not fur, that's just hair. So it's probably that he does also have hair, just all coming off his head. Anything else I care about? Why does he have a back and she doesn't, to the chair? That's just rude. People need back support. People with giant bazongas need more back support. Also, people with giant metal back plates need back support. Alright. Continuing on. Oh! Hey, Dan. I am on stream if you are going to say anything compromising.
I can't think of anything compromising I could say other than something Tenement Square.
Oh, no, you're gonna get my YouTube banned in China, man. Come on. My Chinese audience is like 0% of my audience, man. Come on. No, I just spent the last like 10 minutes going over the furry art Ash posted, unironically, giving it a critique. I was going over the chat logs because I saw that I was missed like 500 messages.
Dude,
and I got to that point, and I'm like,
been...
wow, this is really good. And then I started like looking at all the little details to see what was weird.
Ash's art is phenomenal as far as I'm concerned.
No, like the actual creatures they drew, like the wolves themselves, amazing. The cloth, amazing. The things I was noticing that were messes up were lighting related, and then like the gleam on the metal. One missing canine, and then for some reason the fingerless gloves are different lengths between this guy's hands. Other than that,
see, that's how you
fucking phenomenal.
See, those are the type of mistakes you can tell are human-made mistakes, not an AI.
Yeah, no. I like the art's still amazing. I had tons of compliments for them. And for some reason, one chair has back support and the other one doesn't. They have a stool.
Oh. Yeah, no, those are two characters in our guild in WoW.
You guys have furries in WoW?
Yeah, the Worgen. They've had furries in WoW since.
No.
Like
I know about the Worgen, but like last I checked, Worgen were more animalistic than this. Like they had proper wolf snouts and everything. Like these are the anime-esque furries, not the fantasy-esque furries, you know?
You clearly have not seen what Worgen looked like after the visual update in Warlords of Draenor. They look like good poppers now. They look like good poppers, is what they are. Anyway, how many people do you have on stream right now, and what are you streaming?
So I was streaming myself playing Hearthstone, but then I saw the chat logs, so I'm currently going through the chat logs.
Oh, I see. You're just doxing everyone's conversation to stream. I see.
It's a pub. They're doing it in a public channel. I mean, like I literally posted the invite to this Discord in the stream, like. Like they could all see this if they wanted to.
It's not fucking around.
Honestly, looking at some of these, I'm seeing and I'm like, yeah, that price makes sense. Like the one Jin posted with the armored guy with the sword, $70 makes sense for that one. But yeah, $45 for the fucking double plate? No, fuck, way higher. Like at least 90, probably more. Like 120,
Yeah,
140,
no.
some shit.
See, what I was trying to explain is that every artist kind of needs to view themselves as a business, and that just because one person can sell their tacos for $30 a taco doesn't mean you can sell your tacos for $30 a taco, because people have not yet decided that they want to pay $30 a taco for your tacos.
So I don't think taco is a good example. I would go with like a cleaning service. So you need to charge for your time, but you also need to charge for like the resources you're spending. You need to charge for all of that. But you also need to charge a price that they're willing to pay for you to clean. If you're a famous cleaning company known to be in and out in 2 hours, you can get away with charging a lot because you're reliable, you're consistent, you know, and you have a reputation. If you're the new guy on the block using equipment you just got and all that, you're fresh out of cleaning school or a janitorial academy or whatever the fuck. Yeah, you're not going to be able to charge $500 for that shit.
Yeah.
Regardless of how long it takes you, that's your fault.
If you've only just opened up your commissions, it makes sense for you to, by all accounts, lowball how much you're charging. You should still be charging something reasonable by your like local minimum wage, basically. So like, I think that by typical, if you live in a state where the minimum wage is the federal minimum wage, you need to be charging time X minimum wage, which is like $7.50 minimum. Like that's the minimum any artist should ever be charging. So like an artist who lives in Washington State, yeah, they're charging $15 an hour, $15 an hour minimum. Like if it takes them 5 hours, it's more expensive because that's their livable wage. Now they can probably go charge a little bit less than that if like art isn't the primary source of like income. If they have other sources of income that it's like the primary way that they're making money, then they can probably get away with charging a little bit less than minimum wage. But that's also like a personal thing that they could choose to do that. But yeah, like being able to charge a ton of money is kind of once you get a proof of concept. Ash gets commissions all the time. I keep telling Ash, like, you need to raise your prices because people have proven that they're willing to pay what you're already charging, and that your own customers typically give you extra tips because they think you're not charging enough.
Okay, so I saw your like thing about like how to fight AI. Nightshade works. Unironically, it does. It's very efficient, and it carries over into other mediums.
Oh, and Mint.
So like if they post your artwork after you Nightshade it, it counts, and you can do that multiple times. And you should do that multiple times, and you should also do things like say, put this shit on a t-shirt. Or, hey, this looks really good. Like, self-reply to your own shit with stuff like that. Or get other people to do it. Also, the terrorism point. No. Don't commit terrorism, please.
Plant bamboo near your data centers.
No.
Plant mint near your data centers.
Planting bamboo is a crime if you're doing it on someone else's property. That's not terrorism. That's vandalism.
It's vandalism. It's a misdemeanor.
It depends on the amount of damage. Because again, bamboo grows stupid fast and is really hard to get rid of. It
But
could
can
be.
they prove that I planted all of that bamboo?
I mean, how many AI data centers are being built without cameras?
Just saying.
I'd bet none.
In Minecraft.
I would bet none. Anyway, the protesting, absolutely do that. The best thing you can do to inconvenience them is okay. So this is not advice. Do not take this as legal advice. Do not do what I am saying. All right. So if you put about 2 pounds of sugar into a concrete mixer, it completely ruins the concrete forever. And that will delay construction massively by months and cost tens of thousands of dollars. It's basically untraceable, and cameras aren't typically built before the data center is. Again, do not do anything based on the words I just said.
Yeah, it's for educational purposes only.
Purely for educational purposes. Thank you. Yeah, China's pro AI. I don't think China actually cares about AI in like drawing though. Yeah. Also, yeah, the infrastructure they're doing is a lot better, and the things they're using it for, because like they're using it for like industrial purposes, protein folding, medicine, shit like that. It's actually good for that. Humans were better than algorithms for protein folding, but an AI is better than humans because it can work on thousands of permutations simultaneously.
Yeah. See, the difference is China is using AI to improve the lives of most of the people who live in China by being able to actually reduce the amount of people who are working in horrible ass sweatshops by just automating it better. They've automated away a lot of the sweatshop manufacturing that has come to be a standard for China and the way that they do their business, because they were never really interested in the sweatshop business. It just was the most, it made the most sense, and they had people who were poor enough to be willing to do it. Meanwhile, in America, we are using AI to make the lives of regular people worse. So that's the big difference.
Yeah.
China is seeing all of the ways that AI can be used to improve the lives of regular people, where America sees it as a way of replacing regular people. China is by no means like innocent in a lot of regards. They're just as awful as America in totally different ways. But, that could be said about almost any country on the planet. America is 250-year-old piece of shit grandpa who needs to be put in a fucking home. That is my personal opinion, not the opinion of the military member on stream right now. Not that he does not have the God-given right to have that opinion if he wanted to.
I'll be honest, I didn't hear your opinion. I was busy reading.
Oh, I called America a 250-year-old grandpa who needs to be put in a home.
Okay, so I believe America needs a kick up the rear. Whether that means replacing it with something better or just replacing the people causing all the problems, that's its own topic of discussion. But the fact is that people who are 80 plus years old are retired out of the workforce directly because they do not have the mental and physical capability to do a job properly. So why the fuck are all of them in charge?
I think the current wave of mini Mamdanis and the Democratic Socialist wave is
Huge
going to
fan.
finally do something.
No, I'm a huge proponent of that. If the Democrats refuse to work with the Mamdani, then the fascists win. So we'll have to see.
Well, at this rate, the Democrats are treating the Mamdani leftists like they're worse than the MAGAs, to the point where I've seen people actively state that they wouldn't be surprised if instead of electing a like Mamdani Democrat as like the face of the Democratic Party for the next presidential election, they literally just resurrect Adolf Hitler to run instead.
Ashen Gothy, yeah. Well, so I'm reading here, and they're like complimenting the work ethic of Ashen Gothy, and like they deserve it, they do. Luce is doing it too, but Luce is just busy working on Kickstarter stuff, not cards.
Yeah,
They're
you
doing-
should
they're
you
doing
should give
amazing work.
Luce a fucking shout out in that channel.
Well, I'm reading through it here, yeah.
So I initially called you, and I don't suppose that this is a problem to say on stream. This is merely just an idea brainstorming. If the Project Phoenix Kickstarter goes really, really well, but theoretically the income from the card game is slow to the point where it's like not immediately feasible to start using all of the money towards the show. How do you feel about a TTRPG Kickstarter using the same team of people who worked on this Kickstarter? Because we'd be able to sell the TTRPG to all the same places that buy the cards. And a singular book with art in it, it would have a lot more that you'd be able to do because there's a lot of writing involved and a lot of TTRPG game design involved, and a lot of artists could make cool fantasy art, and we can even have like a kickstart goal where people like design their own monsters or stuff for the game.
So I would be down to make a TTRPG based on Inheritance.
Oh, not based on Inheritance. And based on Inheritance would be a complicated ass system. We'd have to come up with a mechanical power system based off of the Sephiroth. That would be a pain.
No. So remember, the power that you get from the Sephiroth can be quite literally anything. So how do we implement a system like that? Well, you can have a character that starts with like bonus stats or like techniques or abilities, or you can be like, okay, I will sacrifice these perks to have a power. More perks you sacrifice, the more you have to negotiate with the DM for literally whatever the fuck you want. That the DM approves of course.
My initial thought was to like design a separate IP so we have something else for Fickle Things to lean on, so that we have both a Inheritance, our primary modern fantasy primary IP, and then we also have a TTRPG IP that is just like a typical high fantasy setting. That way we've got other stuff we can work on if or when we want to.
Well, the card game's going to be like a full-time job for a while. Like, I'm going to be stuck doing this full-time for a while.
Also, we have a third, technically the same IP as Inheritance, but technically it could be considered a separate IP that's full sci-fi that I'm not allowed to talk about.
Sorry, what? Are you talking about PostGap?
PostGap, yeah. I'm not gonna talk about that on stream.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking exist.
It technically exists in our heads. In our heads counts, Boomy.
Yeah. And Future to Horror are both extreme priority. Alright, I'm gonna go check on the Fiverr order really quick that I had for the card backs, because I think I got
Gothy's poking you about the Chupacabra or whatever it is that they did.
Oh,
Well, I just think that working on a TTRPG would be a lot of fun, and it could possibly yank Atris in as well because I know he has experience working on a TTRPG. And giving him something to do that isn't just streaming, working, and being sad would be amazingly fun.
Okay, that is sexy right there. That right there. That's
Gothy doesn't do anything but sexy.
no.
Gothy
They
made
do cute
Mothman
animals.
sexy.
They do cute animals
They-
too.
Yeah, they made Mothman sexy.
Mothman is sexy when he's not, stalking you. Unless you're into that.
I've always thought it would be really funny if Mothman technically has two forms. One, he only acquires when he's like. If I'm remembering correctly, Mothman's only actual power is other than being really intelligent and having all the powers of just a really big moth and some limited precognition of like a danger sense like Spider-Man does.
Yeah.
His primary offensive thing is that he can actually drain, like, he can drink up, like, your soul energy, not your soul itself, but, like, the power that
The dot.
you use
yeah.
to, the dot. He can drink up your dot, like,
Well,
the way a
it'd
mosquito
it'd
would.
be a lot less flexible than like the way G does it, though. Is the thing, because like they can just do it like with their whole body. He would need to use his proboscis for that.
Yeah, he uses his proboscis. But, like, when he does drink Duat, he goes from this, like, skinny, kind of hunched over, creepy little thing to JoJo character.
I am the sexy moth. Yeah, it just gets flooded with the sexy. Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm seeing some good stuff.
Yeah, the Chupacabra is, like, hairless, dude. What you talking about?
Yeah, but it's not shiny, is my point.
Oh, okay.
So
The texture's
the
wrong. Got it.
Chupacabra is supposed to be a dog with mange. Like that's what was mistaken for the Chupacabra. So they end up being gaunt, hence showing the ribs. They have fur along their back where they can't reach, hence the idea of spines. And they've scratched out a bunch of their hair and have like sores and stuff. So their skin looks like really matted and fucked up. Because what's happening is they're just itching uncontrollably forever. Right? It never goes away. So they're literally making themselves naked by scratching themselves continuously and hurting themselves. So they end up looking sort of like patchy and rotted almost. Which is very different from the smooth shininess that we're working with there. Two. I'm gonna post some images of that. Okay, where are we? Kill it with fire. um. We're putting a thread inside a thread. Okay. That's fine. Alright, I think it's about time I got back to playing Hearthstone, but
All right. I want to talk to you more about the idea of a TTRPG Kickstarter later when you're done. So text me.
okay. Okay, back to the order while I wait on a new enemy. Okay, the PDF looks fine. Make sure this has got everything. So that's a unit equipment. That is. There's no faction symbol, so that's not a thing. Oh no. Of the art without the faction symbol, which was not necessary, and did not give a copy without costs and stats, which is necessary. Please revise. Everything else looks great. Alright, yeah, I'll keep that. Hopefully I'll draw a Forge card. I think there's only like 2 or 3 in the whole deck.
I see you've brought knowledge. I see you've brought gifts.
Paladin. That's a good card to draw. What kind of Paladin is it? Is Libram? It's probably Libram, isn't it? That doesn't actually answer the question, because Libram still runs enough 1 costs for that. What the game? What? I should not be drawing these often. I wasn't gonna be playing one anyway. That's whatever. Game. Boom, boom. Quadruple black rock and roll. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Am I gonna draw Therazane next? Wasn't gonna be playing any minions anyway. I mean, I guess I could have played the 2-4 for tempo, but like, what do I need tempo for? I have value. Oh no, he's gonna get an Iron Deep Trog unless I can't kill that because he's gonna unlucky Batterman. Okay, okay, so he does get a second Trog. Nothing I can do about that. Oh god, if that's on my Yug. Oh shit. I think I'd go for it anyway, because even if it is Oh My Yug, this is sufficient. Quadruple stats is sufficient. And a random 5-cost spell is probably good.
Job's done.
I should have seen what it was before passing. Are you kidding? That's what you hit? Okay. Whatever. Again, as long as I get these two off, it's fine. And then I can Zephyrus to clear the board. I mean, this is what, 6 damage a turn? That's whatever. Oh, fuck. Okay. Brand Zephyrus for board clear, or Zephyrus now? Shit. I think I got the Zephyrus now. Shadow Word Horror? What the fuck do you mean there's no Shadow Word Horror? That clears everything except the dragon! You've gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Okay, that's a surrender. He didn't give me the one fucking card I wanted. Report Zephyrus for trolling, man. I got fucking rolled by my Zephyrus.
Walk in the light. I am the Horde. I see you brought guests. I see you brought guests.
Shadow Form. Priest. Well, that eliminates the quest, which is honestly the biggest threat Priest has on me. Probably not Imbue either, if they're running the Dark Bishop. Oh god, what the hell could he steal? Oh god, I have so many good cards, no! The curse of my deck. Too many good cards. That is a card we're stealing. Especially when it comes to a 3-4 body.
Magic betrays those who abuse it.
Alright, what's in your hand? It doesn't let me choose? Oh. No. No. That's dumb as hell.
This fire must not burn again. This fire must not burn again.
Come on, man. Really? I do think I want to War Master here.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Coin Mixologist, probably. Unless he actually countered spells, in which case it's Coin Curator? Oh, God. Yeah, Mixologist Tortollan. This is one of the cards I had in the original version. But I found that it's actually shockingly unreliable. When you're often behind in tempo by turn 4. Brat. No fucking way, dude. Oh my god. Okay, hopefully I can Mutanish that. I would really like him not to have the final form of Astalor, since I don't have my infinite stats this game. That is a nice turn. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you! Oh, it saves me so much heartache. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I mean, I guess I get to play my own, assuming I don't draw a TNT immediately. Next turn is Alexstrasza.
There's simply nothing I can do.
Okay, so never mind. War Master. Get rid of that fucking shit. Actually, no. I want him drawing low cost shit.
Life and hope are worth fighting.
The TNT disables the. You win, buddy. You win. Good work, man. Good work. Oh. This is a hand. Okay. A good like half my deck is good with Bran, so shouldn't be too hard to find something. I have no idea what this does. It summons 1 health demons? That is a phenomenal card to get with Bran. That might just be my win condition right there, is literally just him.
Strike without mercy.
That's a good card. That's a great card. I got another notification. Okay, let me check that this time. Open file. Def. Okay, we have theme, we have spells and hero powers, we have equipment, we have the bolt text. Perfect, approved. Thank you very much, good sir. You were excellent. All around. And it won't let me actually select excellent. Fuck it. Alright, what am I looking at? He did press the advantage. I think I will do that. And then draw a card. That is hilarious. Also a good combo. Yeah, a 3 mana that ramps for 6. Yeah, it's super chill. Okay, into the correct chat. Boom, alright. I would actually like to destroy all his cheap cards. Because most of those are direct damage. Oh, he's a herald.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Doesn't do damage twice. Okay, Mana Thirst does not count. That's interesting. I will play one of those. Save the rest of those for later. But it's good to have the 14 damage in case I need it. Does he have a Jara? They do. Feels like a good turn for Blast Tortoise. Yeah, it's not like I can really buff it that much. Next turn is Ysera upgraded Astalor. And then I will be able to just drop Astalors over and over again. I'll be at 15 mana next turn, so that'll be 2 Astalors per turn. Since I'll have the 18 max mana. That's another thing. The max mana in this is flexible, but it for a long time, the fact that the only way to get above 10 was coins or to play Druid was dumb. That's interesting. I don't think that'll help. Not against my many Astalars. I think you're dead, right? This is... Yeah, that's turbo lethal. I'm overkilling you by 19. Double Battlecry Astalar is just so good. Alright, one more game? Yeah, let's do one more game for this stream. Oh, more notifications. Oh, what?
Garrosh versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. I am the Horde. I see you brought guests. I see you brought guests.
Okay, 1, 4, 3, 4. Got a pretty compelling curve here. Okay, is this Control Druid? Is this Armor Druid, which I finally have a counter for? Is this the Jade Druid? I'd expect a Jade Druid to have already played something. So it's probably pop off Armor Druid. Which is good, because I finally have Playbreaker. Mill, okay. That could be fine for me. I've had to deal with Mill before. I want... I have Bran, so I want you, Sarah.
I love height.
Next turn, coin Bran? Or do I hold on to Bran? Oh, shit.
My hand is full.
Goodbye, Grapple Hammer.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Shit. Thank fuck. Okay. If I burned that. Okay, so Bran, and then on turn 8 I can do you. Asteroid spell damage druid? And it just has the mill package? Maybe? I could see it. Milling that kind of sucks. Because it means I cap out at 15 instead of 18. Oh, you brat. Hopefully it's something cheap at least. Oh, good, it is. What did I burn? Blastoise, that's fine. You're whatever Really wish I didn't burn that one, but it's fine.
Adventure away!
Well, that's mildly inconvenient. I would like to steal a copy of his Jade Idol if I can. I'd like to discount my hand if I can. Because next turn I can coin Ysera Thaurissan. That was fucking hilarious. Thank you, game. Oh god, that was awesome. Okay, what do I mill? That's fine, that's whatever.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Yeah, discounting everything is amazing. I'd like to get another one if possible, but it's fine if I can't. You already used both naturalizes, I think. You can't kill that on my guys, even if he breaks through my taunt. Yeah, because that only does 3. That's a good card to draw. That's a good card to draw.
Time waits for no one.
Why are you hitting this? It can't attack. Alright, I have 15 mana next turn, so 1/7/7 probably. Unless I draw a Therazane, it'll... Oh. That's really good, okay. So... Lorthamar...
A natural mistake.
Mutanus... Got rid of a win condition, that's good. And I have space to draw 3 cards next turn. Though he's going to mill me for 2 anyway, because he's definitely killing the bouldering guy. I think I kill him if he doesn't kill some of my stuff. Like, more than that. Because I can Rena here. What the fuck are you playing? Gain 24 armor? Doesn't matter. If you don't kill more of my stuff, I Reno Plate Breaker. Plate Breaker for the win. Plate Breaker for the fucking win. Boom! Plate Breaker tech! Silver 2, baby! Control warrior. Alright, I should probably actually use this before it goes away. I actually don't want the Cthulhu. I want the packs or some of the rarer cards. Is there a pack in here? No, it's just cards. Is that a skin for the coin? Why would I want that? Why would I want this? Can I scrap that? It's only 50. I mean, I'll do it, but rude. Whatever. I think that's a good place to end my stream. I will.